count on the portable generators to run a fan, charge their phone, maybe a small refrigerator. There's people right now in those pictures that you would be watching who were using portable gas generators. It's the only hope they have for weeks. However, those will now be outlawed. Joining us now, Newsweek's deputy opinion editor, Batya Ungar-Sargon. I think you've been promoted, right? Did you, deputy?
I have. I am the opinion editor.
Now you are the opinion editor. Okay, even better. We'll update the script. All right, are we on to something here? That the middle class is the one who's suffering the most in all this, the push to green?
Absolutely, Leland. You're the only person who ever points this out, and I'm so grateful to you for doing so. The thing is, look at who is behind this huge climate agenda. It's billionaires. It's Bezos. It's Bloomberg. It's John Kerry flying around in a private jet. And when a reporter says to him, "Sir, you just arrived to accept a climate award in a private jet," he looks at him in horror and says, "Me? Fly coach? Never," right? This is the new indulgence. This is the new class warfare that not just the elites, but the super rich are waging against the working class and the middle class. And the thing is, they get to act like heroes while making the poor poorer and making themselves richer.
And making the poor pay so much more for everything. More for electric cars, more for water heaters. Now you have to buy an electric induction stove. You can't just have a gas stove, on and on and on. The new thing that was now cars, it's so much harder to get a car under $30,000. The new thing is not only generators, but water heaters. Karine Jean-Pierre was asked about that today. Take a listen.
We've seen them go after gas stoves, air conditioning units with regulation, refrigerators, washing machines, dishwashers, now water heaters. How many more home appliances will Americans eventually have to replace?
So just to be clear, when it comes to water heaters, and it is proposed, what has been put forward, and if it is enacted, it would not take it into effect until 2029. So let's not forget that. So we want to make sure that we have the facts out there. And if and when it is enacted, it's going to help consumers save about $11 billion a year. That's what the president wants to do. He wants to make sure that we lower costs for the American people.
It's absolute nonsense, of course, right? We know that it's not going to lower costs. Look at California, the state with the highest poverty level in the nation and the most energy efficient. That's not a coincidence. Those things go hand in hand. There are people living in energy poverty in California under what Jennifer Hernandez has called the new green Jim Crow. Blacks and Hispanics living in poverty because they're paying 40% of their income on this energy that the elites and the super rich push for energy efficiency to save the planet at the expense of the working class. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's a great point about California in terms of the bifurcation there. Yeah, for sure. It's good to see you as always. Thanks, you.
Leland.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.